Yo, what's good? This is Casey for L King Self for Life Wrestling Takes, and you're now watching Casey for L Wrestling Takes Show. What's going on, world? It's your boy KCVL King Self for Life, here to give you my honest take about Friday night's edition of wrestling, starting with Smackdown and then going over to Rampage. We got a couple of things we're going to have to talk about, but before we talk, I got to address the homie. I saw your video, KingMike. I saw you. You came for me. I seen everything, and I was busted up laughing. I said, oh, here you go. He had to... I said, here go my boy. Here go my man clapping, going at me, talking stuff. Listen, how many times I tell you, I go in on AEW because I want them to do well. I root for them. Yes, I root for them to do well. But listen, when they put bull jive on TV, you best believe I'm going to call it bull jive. And guess what? Rampage had a lot of bull jive tonight, so you best believe I'm going to get on the case. You feel me? Like I said, and back to those doggone Raiders, like I said, it goes back to what I said. There's absolutely no excuse for neither company to be doing what they're doing. NXT should be doing at least 1.2 to 1.5 weekly. Heck, NXT should be dominating AEW right now because they've been on way longer than Dynamite, especially what Dynamite has been doing with these pure, poor trash ratings. Let's call it for what it is. They're trash. I'm not finna sit up here and sugarcoat say those ratings are great. No. Dynamite should be doing close to 1.8 to 2 million weekly. What did Chris Jericho say at the beginning? Oh, we're gonna be doing raw numbers. Yeah. Look how well that came across. He pretty much wasted his breath or wasted his tweet putting that out there. They not, because the number one thing is who? The booker himself. All he cares about is putting on wrestling matches. He's not interested in putting on great storytelling. He's not. How many times I've said that, Mike? I've said that 1 billion times. You said it, I've said it, and it seems like we the only ones that actually want to talk about it when it's concerning AEW, because it seems like the hardcore AEW heads that's on Twitter, Facebook, IG, or wherever, or TikTok, they think AEW is doing it wrong. Not me. Not me. You got the wrong one, bro. I get on their case all the time. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get on Tony Khan case tonight. I'm going to destroy him because of the foolishness he decided to slip on the show. I'm like, no, bro. What the heck are we doing? Now, let's talk about SmackDown. Oh, and by the way, keep grinding, brother. Like I say, it's all in love. I saw what you said, brother. You said I'm the homie. That's right. You the homie, too. Even though you know you're funny as heck, you too funny. But keep doing what you're doing over there, man. It's all about the nation. Keep growing that nation over there. Because that's what we're doing right here. We keep growing Caseyfield Wrestling the Tapes. We're gonna get better and better every time. I'm telling you. All right, let's talk about it. SmackDown. We came live from Calgary. That crowd was nuts. They were phenomenal. I'm going to be 1,000% with you. I thought SmackDown was decent. Was it? Listen, I heard the show was fantastic. Nah, I watched it. I was like, it was some stuff on here, man. I just like, you know what? I'm good. I passed. You know what I'm saying? Like right at the jump. They couldn't wait. We got right off to the start. We started with Miss Asuka versus Charlotte Flair rematch. You know the script, rematch city. I actually wouldn't even had a rematch. I don't know, if you wanted to, you probably could have set up, if you wanted to do the rematch, how about you have a talking segment? I know Charlotte is a freaking android, but listen, she come out there, she talk about what happened. She knows she should have won, quote unquote, or she would have claimed she should have won, but she got the blue mist on her face. Then Asuka come out there, do a little goofy clowning and all that stuff, say, you know what? How about instead of us talk, how about we get the rematch on right now to see who is the real better woman between the two? So I think they wrestled for about a good 5 minutes. Next thing you know, Damage Control comes out, a.k.a. Damage Good. Bayley, the new WWE Women's Champion, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai. All three of the ladies come out, obviously to observe what's going on in the ring. And they didn't waste no time making their presence known. They interfered into the match. Neither woman won. And I have absolutely no idea where this is going. Bianca is selling the injury. That's why she wasn't there. I'm like I said, man, they're trying. I'll give them props on that. They're trying to make sense of things. But right now, I'm kind of not really on board with what's going on. I'll probably get on board as things move further along. But right now, I'm going to be 100% with you. I'm not really on board right now. I'm not. So I'm just keeping 100% with you. Let's see. Right after that, I just told you about all that. They gave a video package about the Tribal Combat matchup and about what's going to happen later on. So then Santos Escobar is being interviewed. He talked about how he can't wait to beat the snot out of Austin Theory. Then Austin Theory comes out of nowhere and basically injures the man. Beats the brakes off of him, tears him up, messed that leg up. Now he can't go. So now, what do we do? What do we do? We'll find out later on. So out already, we got Karrion Kross versus AJ Styles. I believe this is part 3. You know what, man? Look, what they was able to work with, they tried, and it was okay. You know, like I said, I'm not the biggest Karrion Kross guy, but what they did, you know, AJ Styles, and now AJ Styles did kind of do a botch. They was off the turnbuckles, and Karrion Kross was supposed to catch him, and it didn't look right. It didn't look right at all, but AJ Styles got the victory, so I don't know where we go after this. Do they move? Do they go to their separate ways? I don't know. So we get Edge talking about they're going to celebrate 25 years next week, so obviously he's going to be coming out talking. We get, again, the draft was a waste of time. They started talking about a Raw match. Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar at Summer Joke, which I thought, even if they would have told us that this was a last man standing match, was by far the best match out of all three. And you know me, you know how much I be getting on Cody Rhodes' case. This was by far the best match out of all three. Edge is out. Edge is coming out. And before Edge, they go backstage, and Escobar talk about he going to try to wrestle even though he not ready to. But he said he going to try to go. Edge is in the ring. Fans go nuts. Live in Canada, Calgary, fans are going crazy. They're going nuts. He pretty much gets to the ring and he talks about how, you know, if it wasn't for a certain somebody named Sheamus, I probably would have never came back. Because when I first made my training to return, he was the guy that I trained with. And, you know, I've been wrestling with this guy for a long time when we never faced each other. So I would actually like if he would come out. Sheamus and the Brawling Brutes came out. They got in the ring and they started taking shots at one another. Sheamus put up a video about them riding bikes and he fell on his behind, and so he kind of was making fun of him. Then he said, "Oh, I got you. Here you are on my daughter's bike." So they kind of, just taking shots at one another. But he said, "Look, we're going to be celebrating 25 years of my career in my backyard next week. How about me and you do something that we never done before? We get together, we wrestle each other, then we go get drunk. How does that sound?" And Sheamus said, "Sure, but are you sure that you're making a wise decision?" Listen, let me tell you something. I could have sworn I've seen these two wrestle before, but they have never wrestled before. You know what? I'm actually looking forward to this. I'm actually seeing where this is going to go. I think this is probably going to turn into a beef. It feels like Edge, it feels like Sheamus is going down the heel route, because Sheamus is like, he been going off. He don't give a care. He been talking crap about Roman. He been talking crap about his booking. It's been trash. So it sounds like him and the Brawling Bruce more than likely about to turn heel. That's what it sounds like. So I'm looking forward to that matchup. So I thought this was a pretty solid segment. Okay, you know what I mean? Out comes LA Knight. LA Knight comes out, and he talks about why he was on Raw dealing with The Miz. It doesn't matter if he's on SmackDown. It doesn't matter if he's on Raw. He's the guy, LA Knight. And then Top Dollar came out of nowhere. B-Fab, Ashante Donis. Y'all know they ain't nothing but jobbers. I mean, I didn't care nothing about this. I didn't. And he beat Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil lost. Saying LA Knight pretty much going to be running back and forth. So they got LA Knight on both shows right now. Again, like I said, the draft means absolutely nothing. The draft does not mean anything. It was a waste of time. Complete waste of time. So, backstage, Adam Pearce, Santos Escobar said he's still going to try to go. But he said, if you can't go, I got a backup plan. So we got another backstage segment again with Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. There are fans that are telling me, yo, you got to get on. They're actually going to do them right. They're not going to be buck dancing. They're not going to be shucking and jiving. I don't know, man. I don't know. I know they did the segment last week where they popped out and beat the brakes off of all the tag team folk, but I'm still not on board yet. I'm not on board until they actually start producing something. Bobby Lashley kept telling them, I see the potential. I see the potential with this group. I say, yeah, we've been seeing the potential with y'all for a long time, and we have got nothing. We've got absolutely nothing. So, like I said, I'm not on board. I know a lot of y'all want me to get on board, but I'm not on board right now. But we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Santos Escobar trying to come out there, and he can't go. He can't go. Adam Pearce is behind him. Ray is right there. Austin Theory is in the ring, apologized to talk about, oh, you can't go. Well, looks like I don't have to defend my title. Adam Pearce said, oh, slow your roll. You are defending your title. You're defending your title against Mr. Rey Mysterio. Ladies and gentlemen, Rey Mysterio and Austin Theory got up in there. They did what they had to do. And we have now a brand new WWE United States champion. Rey Mysterio has some freaking gold. Now, I know a certain somebody is real mad right now. He thought he could run the NXT and start taking over down there by winning North American championships. Well, his daddy just won the doggone WWE United States Championship. Nobody seen this coming. Look, Ray got some gold. Hey, this is great. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if they play their cards right, Rey Mysterio versus Santos Escobar could be a great story if they decide to tell the story right going into WrestleMania. If they decide to tell the right story, Ray versus Santos could be a phenomenal story. And we know that the members of LWO are more than likely going to turn on Ray. We know it's coming, especially with Ray winning that championship. Because this was his goal. This was his to win. So you know this is going to play a huge factor moving forward. Ladies and gentlemen, outside of everything that happened before this was so far my moment of the night. Right here, Rey Mysterio right here winning. I said this is fantastic. You couldn't book it better. You couldn't book this better. Vince, whoever's booking this, salute. Kudos to y'all. Let's see. So they celebrate. Now we get Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, and Solo coming to the ring. I said, wait a minute. I was told Roman Reigns was supposed to be on vacation. No, he pulled up because he had to be in the ring to watch this big old explosion that took place later on in that segment. They standing there, he looking around, he say, Calgary, acknowledge me. So then he started rambling about why they did what they did, why Jay is, the odd man out, why Jimmy is back in and all this crap. And he said, hey, Wise Man, did you talk to Jimmy? He said, yeah, I talked to him, but we really ain't say nothing. Next thing you know, Jimmy pulls up out of nowhere, and that crowd booed the mess out of him. Jimmy got booed out the building. I said, hey, perfect. So, Roman rambling, going in on this whole situation, talk about Jey. Next thing you know, main event Jey music hit. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't realize how much I like that song. I did not realize that song go in, man. That theme song that Jey got, it used to be both Usos. Now it's just Jey's song. Because Jimmy is coming out to the silence, which is perfect. He's a sinister heel. He's wrong. He's bogus as heck. Devious heel. Devious heels always come out to no music. That is the best ring sounding music for any heel in any promotion. When you come out to absolutely nothing but boos, perfect. I love it. So, Jey is in the ring. Jimmy in the ring. He say, man, you really done waste 37 years of our life down the drain. Why? Why you do it, Oos? Why you do it? And then Jimmy started going on this bull jive rant, talk about, I didn't do it out of jealousy. I did it for you. Because if you would have won, then you would have turned into an ego twisted maniac like Roman. Bull jiving, I'm just bull jiving. I don't say, come on, Jimmy. Come on, man. I guess y'all must not know about the New Day. Every member in the New Day so far has won singles gold outside of Xavier Woods. Kofi won the WWE Championship. They stayed together. Big E won the WWE Championship. They stayed together. So you telling me that even with him winning and becoming the tribal chief, you think that y'all couldn't stay together? You would have been on bull jive mode or something like that? Come on now. So that man looked at him. He got out the ring. He walked off. And then next thing you know, Jey super kicks Roman because Roman just talking bull jive. Talk about I planted the seeds. I'm the reason why y'all beefing. I'm the reason. He said, I told you from the jump you a hothead. And then Jey super kicked that man. Then Solo was finna thumb him. He got out of that, took him out. Then Roman, Superman punched him. So you would have thought he would stay down. He got up, super kicked him again, and speared him. Roman got laid out twice. Solo got laid out twice. So then, Jimmy looked like he was ready to come back to the ring. Jey was walking out. He got out the ring, and he looked like he was ready to embrace him. He super kicked Jimmy. And then he looked at the camera. He said, I'm done with all this. I'm done with the bloodline. I'm out. I'm finished with Smackdown. I'm out. Oh, yeah, and that's right. I'm done with WWE. Deuces. Jey has left the building, ladies and gentlemen. They are going to prolong this. I'm glad. I know certain fools was crying, talking about they wanted to get this out the way. Nope. Keep this all the way until we get to WrestleMania. Marinate this. Build this up correctly so fools like myself will be excited to see them go down at WrestleMania 40. They've been talking about they wanted to wrestle each other at WrestleMania for a long time on the grandest stage. Listen, if you can't tell a better story with the girls for night one, that's your main event for night one. If you cannot find a way to tell a better story with any of the women, I don't care for either brand. If you cannot find a way to tell a better story, because I don't care if somebody win the Royal Rumble, I don't care nothing about that. It's about the freaking story. If the story is great, therefore, your matchup deserves to get the main event. If they can figure out how to keep Jimmy and Jey from each other until WrestleMania 40 and give people that prestige as if like, yo, I can't wait to see these two brothers beat the snot at each other. Ladies and gentlemen, you got my vote. I thought this was an excellent segment. Jey is done with the E for right now. I don't think we'll see him until Royal Rumble. I think Jey is going home to actually heal his wounds, be a family man, be a father, be a husband. Hey, I'm like it. I thought this was a perfect ending. They did a great job. So overall, I thought SmackDown was decent. I said I didn't like most of the things that happened at the beginning, but everything that from the end, from Ray winning to Jey saying I'm out, I loved it. Great. Now let's go over to freaking Rampage. For certain cats who said that I shill out for this company, no, I'm about to destroy this show. We open up again because this tape that came in live from what it was. Oh man, from Columbus, Ohio. It kicked off the show. Darby Allin versus Brian Cage with Prince Nana in the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why they continue to keep doing foolishness. Like, I understand he has beef with the embassy. I get it. But you couldn't find some random Joe Schmo for Darby to go against. Why the heck do we keep having Brian Cage look like a joke? Why? You want fools to care about the embassy, correct? And he's a freaking champion, right? Remember how many times I say this? Champions should not be getting pinned in non-title matches. I don't give a care what program they on. I don't give a rat's behind. I don't care. So why would you put two clowns who don't need to lose against one another? That's the goofy thing. I don't get TK. TK does this foolishness. I don't get it. It's stupid. The matchup was decent, but you already know. So Darby wins. He got the victory, but right after he won, we seen a Luchasaurus sighting, and they kept showing Christian watching on TV. He was watching it on TV. Luchasaurus came in there, and he annihilated Darby. I mean, he beat the brakes off him. They went and they showed in the crowd. I think it was a little girl. It was a little girl. She had her face paint just like Darby. The girl was crying. I said, yo, that was the best part of the whole match. When you get that raw emotion from the fans, especially the fans when they see their hero getting annihilated. Little girl was crying. I say that is perfect. TK got something right for a change. He got that right. Perfect. I loved it. It was perfect. And Luchasaurus just stood there standing over his body because we know the matchup is going down at All Out. Perfect. So Darby Allin got multiple beefs going on. He got beefs with Swerve, beef with AR Fox, beefing with this guy, and he got beef with Christian and Luchasaurus. I loved it. I thought this was a perfect ending to the matchup. Perfect. Now this is great. Now for the rest of the show, we finna break the rest of this crap down. They talked about Eddie Kingston at the G1 climate. He came up short. We got Johnny TV getting ready for his matchup against OC later on. Actually, yeah, the matchup right here. So Orange Cassidy versus Johnny TV. I want to say this is the best Johnny TV has looked the whole time he's been in AEW. Because Johnny TV has been a complete joke hanging out with QT and Harley Cameron. A complete joke. He has been a complete joke, ladies and gentlemen. OC, you know he wasn't losing. Now, during the matchup, Wheeler Yuta came out of nowhere and just randomly sat up on commentary. Just started talking bull jive about OC as if he can't wait to see this man get beat down. But he knew dang well Johnny TV wasn't winning. So after the matchup, OC was taking his sweet time to come. Not OC. Wheeler Yuta got off of commentary and he was taking his sweet time to walk down the ring. OC was like, man, if you don't hurry up and get your behind in this ring right now, do what the heck you want to do. And as he was talking, the rest of the BCC came out of nowhere. That's, Moxley and Claudio. They came out of nowhere. Wheeler Yuta cut a good promo on him, said that, you know what, I want to take that title. I mean, you know what, we're going to do that next week on Dynamite. I said, look, if he got right to the point. It was not long-winded. He said what he had to say, and he wants the AEW International Championship. You know what? Hey, I ain't got a problem with that. I thought the promo was pretty solid. So we get a video package about the history of the Ring of Honor tag team titles, and we seen so many different cats that had those titles from, if you name them, Adam Cole, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens. At the time it was Kevin Steen, the Young Bucks, CM Punk, you name it. So many people had those Ring of Jay Lethal, he had it. Samoa Joe, he had it. So Aussie Open, they came out there. They want to get some bums called the Outrunners. They beat the snot out of them. It wasn't even a match. They beat the breaks off of them. And they responded to Adam Cole and MJF. And they accepted the matchup for them, pre-show it all in. So we get in, ladies and gentlemen. MJF and Adam Cole are doing double duty. Perfect. I mean, I didn't have them doing double duty, but this is to get fools to tune into the all-in show. I can say, you know what? The pre-show, the 0 hour, whatever. Like, you better be there because you're going to miss something very important. And then this. Now, I don't know what Tony Khan is. I don't know why he keeps allowing this clown to keep getting matches. What happened to the matchup he had with Mark Briscoe? And if he lost, he could no longer, this was the stipulation, correct? He could no longer wrestle on AEW TV. That went out the door. That was like, what, 6 weeks ago. That was 5 or 6 weeks ago. Matter of fact, that was the Dynamite that we went to. That was the Dynamite we went to when they came out this way. We was at the Wintrust Arena. Now, how in the world has this circus clown still been able to wrestle on AEW TV? Jeff Jarrett out here wrestling as if he's still in his prime, as if this is 2000 to 2008. No, this ain't TNA. Jeff Jarrett, quit trying to live your glory days. Your glory days are done, bro. Quit. Jeff Jarrett must have something on Tony Khan. I'm telling you, I know we be sitting up here talking about TK be doing crack or something. He must actually got video footage or something. He must have video footage of this man doing some junk. And he said, hey, I got the video footage. You better keep me on this show wrestling. If not, I will expose you. That's what it feels like, because we getting random dumb man matches that mean absolutely nothing. They are promoting the video game, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Death Match, because it's a new video game that's getting ready to come out. And we getting Jeff Jarrett versus guess who? Jeff Hardy. Why in the world should we give a rat's behind about that? Why? You see, this is the type of stuff that make people like my homeboy KingMike constantly go at AEW and say, you know what? This is the type of stuff that make them shoot themselves in the foot why their company is trash. Yes, I'm calling AEW trash for doing stupid stuff like this. Stupid. We don't need this. This is a waste of time. Waste of time, waste of space. Don't nobody care. You're trying to live your glory days. This ain't it, man. This ain't it. Nobody trying to see this. Nobody. And if you are, you a shield. You are an AEW shield if you think that this is inciting and this is going to help AEW get ratings. No, this is going to have people turn the TV off. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. This is dumb. Stupid. So we get to the main event. So the winner of this matchup gets added to the Fatal 4-Way. Now, I've seen the spoilers. Man. Wow, what do they got against Sky Blue, man? They listen. Look here. If Saraya ends up winning this thing at All In, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to say LuFisto was 100% correct. Because this is nothing more than politicking. I don't give a care that she's at home. Why do we keep stumbling Miss Sky Blue? Why? What the heck are we doing, TK? Do you really want them allegations that LuFisto said to become 100% factual? Because I said what she said was 50% true. I said if it's 50% true and 50% false. But if Saraya walks out of AEW, I don't care if she's going home. If she walks out with that championship, then everything LuFisto said was 100% factual. I don't care that everybody from the whole roster jumped on her and was doing TK's dirty work. I don't care. I don't give a care. Listen, look, I respect Saraya. Listen, now I'm not like these idiots that's hopping in the mentions and just disrespect. I'm not going to do that. But like I said, she don't need, first of all, the woman, she got health issues. She not who she used to be. So it does not make absolutely no sense. I don't give a care. She gonna put on Twitter talk about I haven't wrestled at home in 7 to 8 years and I haven't won a championship in 9 years. Well, I'm going to Wembley and I'm walking out as your new AEW. No. She didn't need to walk out of there. She needs to walk in and she needs to walk out. This makes absolutely no sense. TK, if you do what I think you're gonna do, you a fool. You are a complete clown. Sky Blue should have won this matchup. This was an opportunity for her to be in front of 80,000+ fans screaming her name. Fools already love her because of eye candy. Yes, fools love Sky Blue because of that body. They love her body. They love her backside. I mean, fools, that's all they know. I mean, shoot. We got cats. Look, I know cats to be sitting up here singing a song talking about Sky Blue. I'm like, look. Sky Blue is great. She's fine, yes. But look here, man. She should have won. I don't care that Saraya was going home. I don't give a crap. I don't care. So guess what? After the matchup, guess what TK and them had Saraya and them do? Saraya, Tony Storm, and Ruby basically beat the snot out of Sky Blue. And guess what? Nobody came to her rescue. Nobody. I said the beatdown would have actually made more sense if Sky Blue would have won. If Sky Blue would have won, then the beatdown would have made way more sense. I told you, TK just does things way backwards. This is why cats like King Mike destroy him. It's stupid, man. That's what I say. Rampage, man. I don't know, man. Like I said, I gave you the positives on the show, but I just wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have had Sky Blue lose. I don't care. This was a huge opportunity for Sky Blue to be in front of 80,000 crazy fans going completely ape about Sky Blue. Now, no, Sky Blue wasn't going to win the match because, again, I had Sheeta winning. But no. So, I don't care. Soraya better not walk out. If she walk out, then we're going right back to square one. We going right back to square one. We want this division to be great. I want the whole company to do great. But when you do idiotic stuff, guess what? Fools turn the TV off. Guess what? You give clowns like you give so many cats that be hating on you the ammo to take more dumps on you when you do idiotic booking. It's called for what it is, But I ain't got nothing else to say, man. Listen, I got to get the heck up out of here. I got a family event I'm going to today. I'll talk to y'all cats later. So collision review. Probably not doing a collision review tomorrow. I'll probably do it Sunday. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Caseyville, King Set for Life Wrestling It Takes. You know exactly what to do. Hit that freaking comment section up. If you are new to the channel, come on through and join the nation. Hit that subscribe button. We gonna get the honest to God truth about every promotion out there, whether it's Impact, whether it's WWE, whether it's AEW. Heck, even if I even bother watching the New Japan show, I'll talk about them. This is your main man, Caseyville, King Set for Life Wrestling It Takes. I'll talk to y'all cats later. I'll let you boy.